everybody. Welcome to the State Times, issue 7, the photographic edition. We have some, on the front page, we have a very interesting little thing that's going on campus, which basically amounts to a musical chairs of departments. Oh, that's a double pun. Being switched around and restructured. The physical education department is going to see some severe cuts, and the environmental science program is now becoming a department. So read more on that on the front page, very easy to pick up. And Frankenstein played at the Oneonta Theater last week in commemoration with Old Hallows Eve, so check out how that was. All black and white production, pretty interesting.
Hey everybody, Tim here. So guess what we don't have in the news section this week? Articles. That's right, no articles were submitted, so instead we're running columns by our Pat Cuddy and Dan Newman, who wrote about Occupy Wall Street and problems with admissions on campus, respectively, in their own columns. We're also running 2 photo spreads, one on the haunting that happened with the little urchins in Hunt Union around the dorms on Friday, and the other on the first snow that we got in Oneonta, which wasn't that substantial compared to some of the blizzards that they had in Connecticut and more towards the coast. There'll be an article on that next week if anyone decides to submit. Aside from that, we're running an interview with one of the senior executive employee service officers, Lisa Wenck, about faculty management practices as a follow-up to the special that we ran 2 weeks ago. So pick up the news this week. No articles.
No! Alright, the art section this week has a big, really good article by Dan Newman. He's like taking over the paper slowly but surely, and it's about this Indian guy, Roop Verma, who plays the sitar really well. And then there's like an events calendar, and then there's like, I wrote a review of the Zappa show, yeah, and then this one girl wrote a really cool soundtrack to her life article, which I think everybody will like. It's really good. And then there's the same music videos, and this like weird amalgamation of Pixar plots by our very special writer, Aaron Potter. And there you have it.
An opinion this week, we have our humor columnist James Early talking about a typical night in, a typical Friday night in Oneonta on Halloween. Apparently it's full of drunk Long Islanders. Who knew? We also have an essay column about the essay. Again! It's about budget cuts.
And tuition.
And tuition.
And dovetailing well with that, we have a letter to the editor from an adjunct professor at Buffalo, or UBuffalo, kind of outlining his views of essay from an inside perspective and an outside perspective.
So pick up opinion, guys.
Oh, hi there. Issue 7, Culture Section. Hope you're excited, because it's bound to be great. We've got lots of photos of you guys on Halloween. And we've got some great articles. Also, we've got lots on food and dining, with cocktails, beer review, and a review of Boudreaux and Thibodeau's. So be sure to pick one up.